Okay, I am recording on my Galaxy, so it's good quality, but it takes a minute to stabilize. What you're looking at here is the chassis slash interior body of a Revell 55 Ford F100. This is the first non-import car I've built. And true reason is two reasons. It was, well, I'll tell you the other reason first. I am practicing on my painting. My painting hasn't come out very well on my other models, and I'm pretty ashamed of it. I'm still using spray cans, haven't gotten an airbrush yet, and getting the right texture, as you can see there in the black, it's just been very hard. So I bought this kit to practice my painting. It was and the second reason being that it was a $12 kit, brand new, so good kit to practice on. The engine and chassis came out 10 times better than I thought. I ended up putting a lot more detail in this car than I first anticipated. I guess it's kind of a habit. The body, which I'll show you next, is where the real problems occurred, but I decided to go with some cool colors. Particularly the red floorboard. I thought that would stand out. Nothing else on the car is red except for that, so I thought that would stand out pretty well with the metallic silver interior. And this is my favorite part. Instead of painting the truck bed, there's going to be, like, you know, the four walls are going around here that make the truck bed. I put down a carbon fiber vinyl wrap on there. It's more of a sticker than a wrap. It's not made for models either. It was made for cars as like a cheap carbon fiber, and that's why the carbon fiber lines are so big. I wish they were a bit smaller, but I got a good deal on carbon fiber wrap, so I thought that would give that a nice little touch. Very subtle. Most people wouldn't even notice it. You can see how it was the tape. You stick it on because I kind of messed up a little bit right there. Now to the body. If I ever get my other video uploaded, you'll see more about this, but I painted it and bam, look at that. Wow, I've never seen anything like that. The paint cracked. Those aren't scratches, that's the paint that cracked. I can't tell you why. I do know that I like to put a lot of paint on there. This was just a gloss black paint job. I don't know why it cracked. So instead of spending hours stripping this down and redoing it for a $12 kit, I figure I'll just make it and have the body look like it's like a barnyard truck or something like that, like a work truck, you know, scruffy truck. Front grille is pretty badass. Damn, I was really pissed about that though, because otherwise the car would have came out perfect. It's gonna look something like that. Ooh, that looks nice. First time I've had the body on. Today I'm gonna put the four walls on and hopefully finish this thing up. It's definitely not winning any awards, that's for sure, but damn, if that paint job came out well, this would have been close to a show car. I mean, at least an out the box show car. Engine came out perfect. Another car that I'm working on, my Type R clone, again with carbon fiber wrap as the roof. That was a bit more intentional. I took off the top bar of that red light. There used to be a thin top bar, but I thought it looked cheesy. I thought it would look better like that. This was, again, a 99-cent gloss white paint job, and it came out perfect except for when I tried to put the headlights in, a little piece chipped. But very impressed for a 99-cent paint job. I love that two-tone black and white look on this car. It just fits. And right here I'm doing the wheels. I'm a big wheel guy, so the stock wheels on that on the NSX was not cutting it. So I got a pair of Revell Integra Type R wheels. Painted them gloss black and threw them on there, but they wouldn't fit normally, so I put double-sided tape. I like to be able to potentially reuse the tires in the future if I need them, so I don't like gluing them. So the rear tires, I put double-sided tape and just stick them on, but the front ones, there was no way the double-sided tape would work, so I had to put a tad bit of glue underneath on the top wheel well. So even if I had to reuse them, the glue would only be on this side on the back. So it's as best as I could do it. Like I said, this was basically a parts kit. When I bought this kit on eBay, and it was missing more than half of it, and I just figured I could try to make it look as best as I could. When this car is done, it's going to be one of my best cars, and they won't even believe that it was a parts kit. I'm a beginner modeler. Been building about 6 months, so if anybody important or expert is watching this, you're probably laughing your ass off. But it's all cool. I just love the hobby. Got about 300 imports and exotics. Specialize in Honda Acuras, and particularly the Ferrari F40. My favorite car. Again, I'll show, these are just probably a handful of my collection. I decided I'm not a collector. I'm a caretaker. And what I mean by that is a lot of these I plan on never making or opening, and in the future finding them a good home. But until then, I'm the caretaker. And I do take excellent care. Each box gets washed down every 3 months. I know I said I've only been in it 6 months, but every 3 months I take every kit and clean it up. This is about a third of my collection. The rest of them are in boxes. Got all the bikes there, tuners to the right, exotics. Very particular taste. If it doesn't have a turbo, no, I probably don't like it. I also collect die casts. Over here, I used my room as my paint booth, so I covered up my main shelf so the paint spray wouldn't get in, because the mist does. Got some good ones built in there. These are a mixture of die casts and built ones. That's my replica of my real car. 2000 Civic Si converted to turbo. Same wheels and paint as my Skyline with crazy wheels. I'm still working on how to properly drop the suspensions, but until then, this was my show car, my 2000 RSX. I mean, Integra Type R. Tell me that's not the coolest display case. Freaking lights up gas tank and lights. That car came out beast. I actually ordered authentic Type R paint from Japan. It was expensive, and I screwed it up. It only came in aerosol can, so it cost me like $50 to ship an aerosol can overseas. And then, yeah, like I said, I'm not the best painter, unfortunately. I wish I was. I don't know. Like I said, I like to put lots of paint, and I like to have my paint super glossy. So if anybody can give me a tip on how to do better paints out the spray can, please let me know. This car was super expensive. Jada 124 Sylvia. Google it. Like I said, I have a particular thing for Ferrari F40s and Porsche GT3, GT3Rs, RS. Sorry about the shake, I really apologize. This is just like I said, so I just kind of took over this entire room in my house and made it my modeling man cave for now, but it's still very amateur and I guess you could say messy, but until I get my own place, I'm not as old as I may sound, or not. I'm only 24. Fresh out of college. I've got a job and this is where all my money goes to. Alright guys, I'll catch you later.